Hello everyone, this is Anna, the founder of Birdhaus Writing and Publishing. My mission is to help as many people as possible to write and publish their books. Today, my special mission is to help working mothers write and publish their books. Why is that? I am a strong feminist. If you have checked my profile and also my content, you will see that I am a strong believer of the feminism and the empowerment of women. And I also have published a book, Ambition Factor, to support working mothers to embrace their ambition and move forward on their professional life. I am a strong believer that at a certain point of our life, when we become mothers, something changes and then the priority shifts. And somehow our own priority goes down in the line, having the first being the kids and the family and everything else. I have 2 kids. I have a full-time job career and also have a small businesses where I help people to write, and I have published 2 books. So in terms of time management, I think I can share some things with you, but also in terms of driving the ambition to do more. This is why for me it's so important to share my stories and also to share what my strategies on how to make sure that you can accomplish this. Because I feel that sometimes we get lost in our own world as working mothers and we lost track of what is important. So this video is especially for you. So if you have a full-time job or you are a full-time entrepreneur, if you have kids that are maybe below 15 years old, meaning that they still are very much relying on you, your time and your energy. If you are married or not married, it doesn't matter. And if you have this urge to write a book because you have something to share, this is your video. So pay attention and stay with me, because at the end of this video, you will know how to make your writer's dream come true. So let's start. The first thing that every working mothers complain is about the time. We tend to be very tired in the evening because we have dealt with kids' tantrums, school activities, husband or partner that are doing something or not, the house, the dinner. There is plenty of activities on top of a very full working day. In these conditions, we feel like there is no room to add an additional activity for writing. And I will say that at the beginning, maybe yes, but in reality, you need to look at your time in a completely different way. I look at my time in block of weeks, because day it's very complicated. When you are a mother, the day can be completely disrupted in terms of minutes because someone is sick, they need to come back from school and you don't know what happened, and all the plans that you had for the day go south. And this is normal because it's life and we need to deal with that. So just think about your time as a block of a week. When you compile your week, you need to sit down on Sunday evening, which is the best way. When everyone is doing other stuff, you sit down and you create your weekly schedule. In this schedule, you need to put time for writing, like time for workout, time to pick up the kids, and time to do grocery store. This is the way that you will make this book happen. And once you block this, you need to commit with yourself how much you want to do. You want to dedicate 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours a week on this project. Remember that even if you do only 1 hour a week, at the end of the year, you have so much advanced. So don't just make a guilt trip about the fact that you are dedicating small time. Important is dedicating time that you can move forward step by step. I recommend 2 to 3 hours, because 2 to 3 hours a week you can schedule somewhere. And it's difficult to have 20 minutes a day. I never manage, but I can find 1 hour, 1 hour and a half that I can dedicate fully to my book when the kids are sleeping or early morning or in the weekend when everyone is away and I have time for my projects. So this is the first advice that I tell you. So when thinking about time, think about on a week base and then put there enough time for making progress. The second thing, of course, is about the priority. While you are working on your calendar, this book project needs to come in priority like everything else. And this is often the problem where we are juggling with kids and family activities and everything. Sports, so workout and self-care, comes often last. And those kind of projects like creating your own book or maybe developing a side hustle, they are never really priorities because there is so much more to do. And this is one of the biggest mistakes. It needs to be there as a priority in a way that at the end of the week, it needs to push you to still do something extra, but not crush you in terms, oh no, I don't have the time for it, and doing that is going to make me burn out. It's not about that. You need to find the best balance to make sure that this remain important for your life and your career and your business. And at the same time, you can see progress moving on. Making a priority is also making the priority in a good way. Kids are always the priority number one. Yes, I don't know. I feel like myself, my self-care, my mental health is the priority number one, because if I don't feel good, also the family is not going to be good. So when I think about my well-being in a whole, I know that being an author and being an entrepreneur is part of who I am. And for me, it's super important to make sure that I'm happy. And the happiness that I'm expressing with this will go to my family, and everyone is going to be happy. So you need to shift the thinking and making sure that this priority is put in the good way. By the way, if you want to know more about those concepts, you can take my book, Ambition Factor, where I have full chapters about this part of the life. The third part is the supporting system. So you should not do this alone in terms of you have a family, you have your career, you have everything. Should not be alone dealing with everything. You should have a partner or a friend, family. So you need a supporting system that enable you to find the best balance. And when you are dedicating time for your book project, this supporting system should enable you to do that. So when you say, I need 1 hour, I need 1 hour and a half for myself because I have my own project, the supporting system should not challenge that. And this is super important to have the support in place, but also a support that understands your priority and your needs and say, yes, this is now your time. I will take care of the kids, the house, the grocery, everything else. The supporting system can be various, can be nannies, and can be family, can be your partner, it can be the neighbors. It doesn't matter. The thing is more about finding someone else that can enable you to dedicate time is so important, because it will reduce the guilt trip that you are going to have while you are going to work on your book project. The fourth thing that I want to share is about picking the good tools. And it's not about your computer. It's about what can enable you to make sure that this project is going to be successful. First, you can pick some artificial intelligence tools. I have created some videos about that, but also organizational and productivity apps that are super important, because what I realize also, you have great ideas while walking the kids, walking the dog, preparing dinner. There is a situation where you are going to have great ideas and you don't have your computer with you. So having a productivity app close to you, or something that help you to quickly write and then put some idea down, it's super important. I personally choose Notion. You can find the link below for you to use it and test it. There are plenty of others, but choosing the proper tools for organization and for writing is so important, because it's going to support you and expedite the process. Now, my last advice for you as a working mother that have this book dream in you, but you feel there is really way too much stuff in your life, and this book idea has been dragging way too long in your head. If you are in that situation, what you also need to do is make a commitment with yourself, because without this, you are never going to do that. So you need to sit down, having a moment of clarity with yourself and understand why you want to write this book, and then commit to it. And while it's very difficult sometimes to commit with yourself and not having someone, I always recommend to join an accountability group, or at very least having an accountability buddy that, as you, has this big project and you want to move forward despite the chaos that surrounds your life, or at least what you think is the chaos that surrounds your life. The first thing that you need to do is commit truly, and making sure that you understand your motivations. And after that, making sure that you have someone else that actually can kick you a little bit and push you through the moment where you think, no, this is too much. This is the project that I cannot fit in my life and I don't want to do this. This is so important. And this is why I think that's one of the most important elements in this stage. I hope this video helped you to move forward with your book project. My goal is really to have as many people as possible writing their books. Why is that? As a working mother, I can tell you, we have so much to share. We are the champion of organizational skills. Not only at work, we thrive, we have ambition of our own. And the world will not be the same without having all those mothers thriving on their life and making sure their kids are well fed and are growing responsible and healthy. So we are the backbone of the society, and at the same time, we are not really recognized as such. And sometimes I feel like we hide behind some strange clouds that it's not ours. So make sure that you share with the world what you're capable of, what are your ideas, what is your philosophy. I am sure that whatever you want to share with the world is going to help someone else, like I did. Sharing my experience as an ambitious working mother is helping other mothers to do the same and embracing their own ambition. This was my only goal, and it still is. With this video, I also want to help those ambitious working mothers to write their books, because this is so important. And whoever you are doing great. You are a great mom. Don't worry. And you are going to be also great. You are going to become a writer. So if you want to have more information about how to write a book, you can visit birdhaus.ch. There is the free masterclass. 30 minutes, you will have a very concise introduction how it's the book journey. If this is not enough, you can always enroll in an online course. And if this is still not enough, you can always sign and then send an email to us, and we will help you with your book journey. I hope one day you are going to send me an email and tell me, thank you, Anna. Thanks to you and that video on YouTube, I was able to publish my book, and I will be so happy and especially so proud of you. Take care and talk to you soon.